Ooh, we're doing it. Hello. 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 How are we doing? It's frickin' Monday. One of my filters is making me look pink as hell. It happens. It is what it is. How are we doing today? I am feeling great. I'm feeling so good. This is what peak performance looks like. I'm sorry to you all, but this is it. I have some slight vertigo going on. It may or may not be related to the fact that I'm missing one of my medications. This isn't how I usually feel when I'm missing this one, but hey, I'm not here to complain. I'm just here to game or whatever. Also, we need to love and appreciate how much hair I have because I have scheduled a haircut for September 16th, and I'm probably gonna cut half of it off. Just half of it off. This is also just very fuzzy big hair because I got in the shower this morning and I was like, I simply cannot do this. I actually almost fell over in the shower. Just a little bit. Just a little falling over in the shower as a treat. you know, you know how it is. We love a falling over in the shower treat, but hey, look at this. I have returned from the busiest weekend, from the busiest, most roller coaster-esque weekend alive. I'm alive and I'm here. And we're gonna play Stardew Valley. There were many highs, there were many lows. I will keep the lows to myself. They're just for me. But some of the lovely good things that happened this weekend. One is that my partner and I got to see a good friend. And we took some photos together, and they'll probably look very cute because we're cute or whatever. And I wore a fun dress. Except I also wore fun shoes, which means that my feet are bad now. My feet are bad. But we were at a place. I'm gonna like start playing the game as I talk because these are two things I can do simultaneously. We were at a place, like it was like a nice little coastal place with a boardwalk and all that stuff, and we walked by a little area that was kind of like swampy, boggy, and there were just crabs in the water. And we thought we saw a big crab. And then another crab. Oh, I forgot I have my little pimple patches on. Too bad. And then another crab walked by, and it must have been like almost dinner plate sized. It was so big. It was amazing. And there were like smaller kids there, and I was like, wait, kiddos, like come stand where I'm standing so you can see the bigger crab. Like this is incredible. Like I love to see creatures, and it was a good ass crab. It was like digging in the dirt and doing little crab things. Also, the shrimplings are doing well. I think they seem a little bit sleepy because I haven't been able to turn on the light during the weekend, but they're still doing their little beep 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 boop. So that's pretty good. The little shrimplings, and I got to show the shrimplings to friends, and they're like, "Damn, okay, shrimp." And right, I forgot I did this, but now I'm remembering. Yesterday, I went out to do a little bit of like a little wedding dress shopping attempt, and it was fun until it wasn't fun. It's just I get overwhelmed really quickly. So we went to she's bored. We went to a like prom slash bridal shop near to me, and it was fun to look at all the dresses, but I apparently am more of a size 16. I'm learning things about sizing. Although not in everything. Some things is 14, some things is 12, but fancy dresses tend to run small is the other thing I'm learning. It's not that there's something wrong with me, it's just that's what it's like. And boy, oh boy, did I fall in love with just with the very concept slash notion of a hoop skirt, like putting a hoop skirt under a dress to make it even bigger. Holy moly. I have never felt like more of a badass than when I put on that frickin' hoop skirt under a dress. It was cool, and I felt like a cool, refined, like, fancy lady. And I was like, you know what? This is great. So I've collected some very important data about how puffy my dress needs to be, and the answer is as big as I can make it with not quite like quinceañera size, because, you know, that's a choice, and I feel like I don't want to give quince. I want to give, like, Barbie Dream House. You know, Barbie, not quince. Not that there's anything wrong with quince, I just think it's not the vibe for a wedding. You know what I mean? And I also made an appointment at an actual bridal salon, which was really cool. And the person who, like, helped pick out dresses, the stylist, she was really good. Like, she picked out a few dresses that looked really good on me, actually. But it really, going to the bridal salon solidified my suspicion that I really don't want a white dress. I was like, yeah, no, I would like these dresses if they weren't white, if they were more interesting. Because white doesn't feel fun or interesting to me. And also there's the whole, like, the purity implication and the etc, etc, years of female oppression, etc, etc. You know what I mean. But man, I put on this dress that had, like, it was one of those, like, sweetheart neckline, and then I forget what it's called, but it was like a sweetheart neckline, corseted bodice, and then the bottom of the corset part connecting to the skirt was a V, and that was, like, the most flattering item of clothing I've ever put on my upper body. And the things keeping me from buying that dress, because the people who were with me were like, okay, well, what's stopping you from buying this dress? And I was like, number one, it's white, and, like, the skirt's really fucking boring. Like, I'm not vibing with that. But number two is expensive as all get out. Like, as far as a wedding dress goes, it's not expensive. It was, like, I think $3,000. Oh, we need more hay. But that's far more than I'm able to pay for a wedding dress right now. Like way more. I thought we just bought hay. What happened? Okay. But that just means that I can look for a dress that maybe has a similar bodice shape. I did find one I really liked at the other store I went to, but I just wasn't 100% sure. And I'm realizing, so the medication that I'm missing is my ADHD medication, and I'm realizing, like, part of the ADHD struggle is that decisions are really hard, and I'm wondering if once I have my ADHD meds again, I'll find it easier to settle on a dress, and if really some of what I'm feeling with the indecision is fabricated by the fact that my brain is not functioning the way it, like, usually is, the way it typically should function. Here's my energy drink, which I guess is just Stardew Valley in a can because it's green and being chroma keyed out. Boy, I wish there was Stardew Valley in a can. I'd drink that. Oh, the actual flavor is electric limeade, which I'm here for. I'm here for it. Wait, this mayo. Put this mayo in there. We got a storage mayo. Alright. I don't remember if we were on a specific grind or if we're just money making. I think we're at the point where we're just money making. Money making, and then also... Hold on. Wait. Hold. Pardon. Who is that? I should probably just Google this. Like, what is that and where can I find it? That would be surpassingly lovely to know. But for now, let's refill all of our little machines. We have milk for the cheese machine. Oh, did I not put... I thought I'd put tea in those outdoor kegs. Turns out I did not. Goodness me. However could that happen? Alright, we've done that. We gotta put tea in here. We're making green tea. Making pancakes. Take some bacon and you put it in the pancake. Bacon pancakes. Wow, it's been a while since I've watched Adventure Time. And actually what's interesting is that I did not grow up with Adventure Time. I started watching it because some of my high school students were like, wait, miss, you've never watched Adventure Time? But it seems like something you'd love. And then they'd be like, and also you remind us of Betty so intensely that it's weird you haven't watched Adventure Time. So I was like, okay, heard, I'll go do it. And first of all, they didn't prepare me for how emotional Adventure Time was gonna make me feel. Like, boy, oh boy. That show does not pull punches. It just sucker punches you and it's like, you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? And I'm like, I've always been feeling it. You didn't need to try extra hard to make me feel it. It was already there. And also it's got so many cute, sweet moments. And that brings joy. Okay, we put these in here. Do we have anything else that needs to go away? I think just the ancient seeds and the starfruit seeds for now. We'll reorganize. I've got this baguette. I could just eat this baguette. Consume? Yeah, baby. Nom nom. Alright, and we need to check our shed. Nope, not you. You. Oh, okay. So we got 2 here. Let me see if I have any more. And then I need to see if I got starfruit. Ooh, yeah, I got sturgeon roe. I got sturgeon roe for days, man. Because I keep forgetting to put the sturgeon roe in here to make more caviar. Beautiful. And then we have exactly 4 starfruit. There we go. And then let's see if we have enough fruit to make some dried fruit. Yeah. Oh, okay, we got a decent number of fruit here. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll grab these. I can't remember what day we check the apiary. So I'll probably just head off the Ginger Island to take a look. Okay. We also need more eggs. We need so many more eggs. I wonder if there's a way for me to speed up egg production that doesn't involve dumping a lot of money into, you know, egg production. I was gonna look for something and I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was the rest of my tools. Okay, hold on. I don't know why those are just chilling in there. I guess, oh, I can see what are the best methods for collecting golden animal crackers, and maybe we can spend some time doing that. Methinks that would work out just fine. I know I should probably just put them in the storage things, in the little, like, hoppers, but might as well. There were 6. Okay, there we go. And then in here we can just put the ostrich eggs. Alright, I'm gonna gather my tools. Excuse me, we're gonna stop by Ginger Island. Excuse me, ladies, excuse me. Gather my tools, stop by Ginger Island, and then I'm gonna have to... I don't have all of the golden animal cracker information lodged in my cranium, so I'm gonna have to ask our Lord and Savior, Master Google, the Oracle. I call Google the Oracle now. I will have to confer with the Oracle as to what method has been deemed the most reliable in a collection of golden animal crackers. I wonder how Annie would feel about golden animal crackers in her soup and monkeys and rabbits. Okay, we're just gonna grab all of our tools. I know there's a way to make my infinity blade look like Meowmere. I just haven't figured it out yet. Again, that's another one I'd have to ask the lovely internet. Let's put these back for now. And then I guess it's okay to keep these in my pocket. Alrighty. In Ginger Island, we go to the island of sun, the island of fun. Also, in the land of Dora updates, she is most certainly gonna have to go to the vet. I was really hoping that she was gonna let her belly heal. She absolutely will not, and so I had a vet appointment scheduled, and I was just hoping maybe I'd be able to cancel it. This is no longer the case. So Miss Dora will be going to the vet on August 22nd, which is this week. It is in 4 days. I have been feeding her in the carrier. I think we've reached the stage when it shouldn't be an issue, but we'll see. I'm really hoping, because she is really not an agreeable... Shit! Fuck! Shit! Fuck! My fairy rose. Am I gonna restart this day? I guess I'm... Oh, man. There's nothing I can do. There's just nothing I can do. I made a mistake. Oh. I'm sad. I'm gonna take a sad sip. A grumpy, sad sip. Ugh. I also saw that I just got a comment on a TikTok I posted. And it's a clip of me talking about eating raw green beans and wondering if the internet was right in telling me, oh, my forehead, why is my forehead disappearing? Wondering if the internet was right in telling me that that would poison me. And I wonder if that comment is gonna be like, actually, you are poisoning yourself. Alright, we have to start over like nothing happened. Okay, babe. Okay, hello, children. Rapid Jacob, Robert Frost. We definitely have not lived this day before. This has not happened. The mayonnaise kingpin is without flaw? No flaw. Alrighty. Oh, and this time she gave me a cactus fruit instead of a coconut. And we still got crits, though. I'm trying to see which things are seeded and which things are not, and it's interesting, because I can't tell. Oh my god. I know that I do all of these actions multiple times for gameplay, but when I know that I'm repeating, it feels... like I can definitely feel it. It's weird. It's so strange that it should matter so intensely to my brain. I forgot to grab the star fruit. I don't think... So, you know, there are those episodes of TV shows in which the gimmick is that the character is in a loop. I need one more. The character's in a loop, and by the end of the episode, they know everything that's gonna happen. I don't think I would be a good candidate for that. I think that I would, like, forget or miss time or, like, put things in the wrong order. Like, I have yet to see an episode of a show in which they do the time loop and the character fails. Like, the character fails to actually memorize the sequence. Yes, mood, man. Like, I feel like in everything, there's this kind of suspension of disbelief where you go, no. Like, in that kind of situation, a character in that kind of world would totally, like, memorize it all. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Give me a fuck-ass idiot like me. Character wakes up in a time loop, still has to ask what day it is. Oh, that would be, honestly, hilarious. Hilarious, relatable content, just saying. Oh, yeah, that would be good, though. I'd be into that. Oh, boy. No, I think I was thinking about this specifically. I don't know. I was thinking about the Supernatural episode in which this happens. I don't know why. You've cleaned the bathroom and vacuumed and started laundry? And a return letter to— oh my god! You're fucking killing it, dude! Yeah, you've earned some sit and do nothing time, dude. Relish in it. For you have earned it. Much like how Dora has earned her sit and do nothing time. I'm kidding. She doesn't need to earn that. It is freely given to her. Which perhaps is how I should offer rest to myself, freely giving it. Who'da thunk that sitting in a car for God knows how many hours over the weekend could be so hard? Like, I say that, but my partner is the one who was driving, and my God. I feel bad that I couldn't help with the driving. Right, we need more... What did I just try to milk? I tried to milk the air. That's one of the funny parts about being a farmer in Stardew Valley. Oh man. See, you say Regency romance and my brain goes, an excuse to buy a fainting couch? And I'm like, what? Why? Why? Yo, hello and welcome. Finish a long carriage ride and immediately take a nap? Yeah, absolutely. And especially because a carriage ride is fucking bumpy. Oh, that's not where I meant to go. It's like bumpy and uncomfortable. Although car ride, not comfortable either. Like my knees and my calf, specifically my left calf and left knee, are in pain. And I don't know how I was sitting, but it definitely wasn't the right way. I'll tell you that much. Wrong sitting only. Which I probably am currently doing right now. But the good news is that I have booked a massage. A massage, if you will. With lovely, God, with lovely, oh my God, I forgot the name. I forget her name, but she's so good. She's so good and so cool, and she'll tell me about her daughter, and I love that. I love to hear about her daughter. Her daughter, who's, like, super smart and, like, picks up on things a little too fast, and she's like, oh God, I was hoping I wouldn't have to figure out how to, like, explain that or how to tell you that you shouldn't do that. Oh, man. PA is Pennsylvania, right? I never learned the state abbreviations. I moved here, when I was in middle school, so I missed some of that foundational, like, I feel like that's very, like, foundational elementary school learning. Okay, yeah. Oh boy, I can't imagine. We were driving around, like, the New York area, so all the drivers were terrible. Like, horrific. Just also horrifically impatient in ways that, you're like, you're just gonna get someone killed. You're just straight up, death is what awaits. They'd get impatient waiting in a lane and just drive on the wrong side of the road. And, like, motorcycles going every which way, and we saw at least, like, 3 different instances of, like, people racing each other on the highway. And we're like, what is happening right now? God. Ah. Oh, you live around a lot of farms. Holy moly. Amish real estate empire? Hello? Damn, okay. I don't think that's something I expected. Wow. We got some, wow. So I am like slightly flabbergasted. I hadn't thought about life. What am I even trying to say? Ah. Okay, yeah. Now I'm like, my brain is reactivating. It's a little mushy in there. Simply will not lie to you. It's mushy in there right now, but because you have the you have like Pennsylvania Dutch and different communities around that area. Pennsylvania? Yeah, Pennsylvania. Oh my God. I would say I need to go back to bed, but I slept 10 hours last night. So this bitch doesn't need sleep. I just need stimulation. We'll do that. We'll do that with our lovely conversation and with this energy drink I'm having that has like 200 milligrams of caffeine in it. Oh, really? Part Pennsylvania Dutch, part German. You know, the town I grew up in Brazil was settled by German people. So there were actually a lot of German speakers in the area, and the school I went to offered German as a language you could take. So I briefly took German, and apparently was pretty good at it, according to the teacher. Oh, thank you! Today is a like low effort day, so it's very puffy. I love big hair days, but I'm actually gonna get it cut short to make it a little more manageable. And also because I'm getting married soon, and I need like I need it to be a little more predictable. As you might imagine, when my hair is really long, it has a bit of a mind of its own, and it decides when it's gonna look nice and when it's just kind of gonna do things. I don't know. If it's got a brain, it's not the one I'm currently using. But it's taken me a really long time to like actually learn how my hair works and enjoy it. Cause my family, believe it or not, doesn't have hair like mine. Like my dad maybe has curly-ish hair, but not quite. So my mom doesn't have hair like mine. My siblings don't have big curly hair like mine. So I've kind of had to figure things out through trial and error. And it's been weird. But we finally reached, like, we're like, okay, fine, we're gonna look up the curly girl hair methods and maybe not do all of them, because holy moly, some of them are big work. And they're like, yes, buy a diffuser, buy like several different like leave-in products, and I'm like, girl, I can't do that. Like, I'm already struggling with the leave-in conditioner touching my neck. The threshold is so low. I mean, that's fair. Like, hair struggles are so real. I think my dad has given in to the like, it's time, just buzz the hair, it'll be okay. My brother actually has trouble with haircuts and actually like getting a good haircut, because I think his hair spirals in an interesting way. And so if the person who's cutting his hair doesn't realize that it spirals, they just cut it like it doesn't, and then he ends up with like weird flippy bits. I feel like people underestimate the complexity of like short hair. Oh my god. I mean, that is nice. We stand we stand simplicity. It's nice. Like, I know that I've seen a little bit of discourse online of like men or male presenting people being like, oh man, I wish I could, like, I had more options for certain things or things like that. But also, oh my god, I did it without picking my fairy rose. But also, it can be nice to try and kind of just go. Just kind of go for it. This is me just going for it. My hair says, I shall be triple the size. Oh, you wanted to be able to have peripheral vision? Ah, I don't think so. Honestly, sometimes I do get startled seeing my hair in, like, my peripheral vision. I'm like, who the hell just snuck up on me? I did. I stuck up on me. I keep thinking about learning skincare, and then I keep getting overwhelmed. So the most I have learned to do is like, okay, obviously when I have excess sweat on my face, I need to remember to like wipe my face down or like wash it at some point during the day before I go to bed. But I'm still figuring out also how to keep my lips from being like an absolute monstrosity. It's hard. I mean, it sounds like if you do manual labor for your work, your skin's probably gonna struggle because you're out there, like you get sweaty, you're doing work, you're like in the sun. Like it sounds like your skin is gonna take a little bit of a beating. Um, it is what it is. I'm also reminding myself constantly, like, hey, dude, you can only do. Oh shit, I forgot about my mouse. You can only do as much as you can do. Like, however much you can do, you need to tell yourself, like, this is what I can do, this is good for me, it is enough. I am enough. My effort's enough. I struggle with, like, my brain being like, that's not good enough. And so I have to I am actively at war with the concept of enough. Because it's not helpful. It's not helpful. My brain's like, well, you didn't do enough work today. And I'm like, but I did work, man. Do you not see the results of it? Do you not feel the results of it? Oh man, construction work and lumberyard. I used to watch a streamer who did work in a lumberyard, and their goal the entire time was to try to figure something else out because lumberyard work is tough, and if I recall correctly, like, it can get dangerous really quickly. I don't know if this is accurate or if it's just something people say, but I know that it would freak me out. Oh, you're good. You are good. I understand that ads be doing their thing. All right, we're coming back for these fruit later. I was just wondering, like, how difficult slash dangerous like lumber yard work and construction work is, because to my little I work in my office brain, it sounds fairly dangerous. Um, Sorry, my brain just went. I'm trying to figure out my stream notifications. What is happening? Okay. Oh God. Sorry. I'm still figuring out my multiple screens. I've had them for a while, but it is strange and new to me. Okay. 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 I'm walking into things. I'm realizing I can't hear my game. Where is my volume? Nope. Well, if I change it here, it'll change for you. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Okay. We need to get organized if we're gonna make any money. This game, it is killing me. Very slowly, but consistently. Um, we're also, I am doing my best not to give myself Stardew Valley fatigue. Um, which is why probably once I finish with perfection in Stardew Valley, I am likely, my creatures need food. I am likely going to change what game I play on Mondays. I'm thinking about doing some Pokemon because I love Pokemon and I haven't finished playing through Violet, and I want to play through Violet thing 1, and I would love to play ZA when it comes out, even though it looks less fun and less fun than I want it to be. Also, hello and welcome back. I am, ugh, debating things, debating my future stream schedule, because Stardew Valley is lovely, but also sucking my soul out. Yeah, I think I am gonna do Pokemon, because especially, like, last time I played Pokemon Violet, I randomly encountered just a frickin' shiny Pokemon. Like, that's, like, hey, I'll do it. I'll do it. They wave something shiny in my face, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do it. I love it. Oh shit, you drive forklifts. Okay. Honestly, kind of fucking badass. Maybe it doesn't feel badass, but I feel like forklifts are really cool. Yeah, I know this is totally from the perspective of someone like, I work in my office, at my desk. And this is likely just, you know, a job for you. But hey, I have so much respect for people who do, like, actual, like, manual work. Because it is so incredibly essential to society in a way that we don't often, like, consciously recognize. It feels like one of those things that's, like, invisible labor almost, that you don't realize, like, oh, for me to have all the nice things I have here, someone needs to be transporting them and moving them and, like, loading them. 2 tons. Damn, forklift buff. Maybe my fitness inspo should be a forklift instead of, you know, a person. That's right, I'm gonna be forklift capacities over here. I'm kidding. My fitness inspo right now is just doing the thing, which I need to get back into the habit. I feel like you probably have a lot of really niche knowledge that comes from just working with forklifts and other such construction equipment. Just like things that people who don't interact with those things on a regular basis simply would never know. That's fun. It's funny, I feel like in high school and like schooling settings and other like group settings, people are always asking like, oh, what's your fun fact? Fun fact. But you don't have a fun fact until you actually go out in the world and have a job that forces you to know weird things. Like, now you have the most fun facts in the world. Oh, this is a different chest. Damn. Oh my god. Penny, what are you still doing awake, girl? You're the intellectual of this family. You gotta get your sleep. Like, I know I gotta get my sleep, but technically in this Stardew Valley family, I'm the muscle. I would not describe myself as the muscle of my family IRL. I love it when I love it when people tell me about their hyper-specific, like, work things. Oh, man. Your dad's also been a contractor for 15 years. So it's in the blood. Was it the kind of thing where, like, you'd always go with your dad, like, on his job, and so you've passively absorbed a lot of stuff since you were a kid? I don't know why I'm thinking about, like, King of the Hill. I just tried to milk my wife. Oh, I just tried to milk my wife. Anyway. I just imagine King of the Hill and propane. It's what's in my brain because that's my partner and I have been watching King of the Hill. Oh, woodworking since you were 8. Damn. Woodworking is so cool. It's one of those things that I wish I could do, but I have far too many, like, sensory issues to be able to handle, like, sawdust and, like, the loud sounds. It's unfortunate. The only woodworking I've ever done is learning how to make my own frame for oil painting. That's all I got. I know, Spacer Kip. I'm out here saying the most terrible things you've ever heard. You're welcome. Hee hee. Alright, I don't want to collect these until I have something to put in there. So, hold on, we must check our other chests. What is it, Miss Dora? You look at me like you got issues. Don't look at me like that. Ooh, you know what? We can do some broccoli pickles. Sad creaking. You built decks and porches and then drywall and laying floor. Wow. If you wanted to, would you have like most of the skill and experience to build like most of a homestead or like finish the interior of it? Like, are we at are we at master craftsman levels? Oh god, I don't even know what upflush toilet. Is that exactly what it sounds like? Is that one of those things that's kind of, it is what it sounds like, and yes, it sucks? Damn. Okay. Fellas, we're all about learning on this program. I mean, I figured. I just get curious. Because I was thinking about... What is the name? There was this infamous... There's this infamous house. I forget what it's called, but it's the one that the whole internet was talking about. With the guy trying to redo his addition and... God, what was he doing? I'm not trying to milk the goddamn dinosaur. I'm trying to milk the... Okay. Okay. Sure. John Locke has no milk to give. Okay. Okay. Flush it upwards. I can see how that would be difficult to implement. Because usually gravity is your ally. But in that case, it is absolutely your enemy. Like, #1 enemy, too. Woo. And you really want to get that right. I feel like toilet and sewage and plumbing is the kind of stuff where, yeah, obviously you don't want to mess anything up that you're putting together or building or fixing, but when it has to do with anything with water, and particularly anything sewage water related, you want to get that shit right. Oh boy. This is making me think about all the stuff that we've been having to do for our house. Our dishwasher, like, a little while back, just completely said, you know what, I'm done dishwashing. I'm gonna flood your kitchen. And it's #2 enemy. You silly. Yeah, so our dishwasher decided no thank you, and so it filled our kitchen with water. And 2 of our floorboards just went boop. And so obviously we had to find a replacement dishwasher, and then we had to, I don't know, we had like a weird fight with Costco, and oh, it was a whole to-do. Luckily now we've got things sorted out, and we're kind of giving the floorboards some time to dry out to see if it'll help. But boy, oh boy. Frickin' hassle. And then we also have to have an electrician come in, because the dishwasher, for some reason the dishwasher was on the same electrical circuit as the oven, which is unusual and not up to code. So they had to install the dishwasher, they had to put the dishwasher on its own breaker, essentially. So they had to run a new line out to the dishwasher. So there are holes in my ceiling is honestly most of what I'm saying is there's holes in my ceiling. Ugh. But I'll live. In fact, I'll live pretty well. What do you mean unstable and what do you mean buffering? Don't do it to me. Oh my god. Our latency is really bad. Hell nah, man. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, hold on. No, it's probably my fault. Hold on. Okay, maybe it's not my fault. Okay. Uh, what? Oh yeah, the lag is bad. I'm looking at my stuff. And oh man, there's a lot of dropped frames. It says 7%. 7% drop frames. Oh. What are you doing to me? Okay. I do not know. I'm gonna keep an eye on it and make sure things are going okay. Oh god. Okay, things are not going. Oh, it's working fine now? Okay, maybe it'll help if you do a cheeky little refresh. Actually, I'm gonna refresh my stream manager. Just to make sure things are good over here. Like, see, now it's showing me that, I gotta follow. Oh no, it's still doing- no. Vavela. That's Farsi, baby. Shit. That's annoying. Oh yes, had I not mentioned everything about Dishwasher Saga was my enemy. Mine own enemy. What am I doing here? Right, I need to check my shed. It was Jeremy is off Friday. You wanna play? Ooh! That would be great! Okay, I gotta put that on my calendar. We might be able to play, a fun little multiplayer game on Friday. Oh god, my stream is really... Okay. Stream is really fucking suffering, so I am going to stop stream and restart and see if that'll help. I'm gonna also put it in chat because it's buffering and buffering and buffering. Suffering and buffering. Okay. We'll be back soon. This is simply not the way. Allow me a moment. I will see you soon.